Sports to the bone, people. Blessings, 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 blessings. Another Sunday evening live show. Yes, man. Greetings, greetings, greetings to everyone. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Hope everything is going well. I know that we're all excited and we're looking forward to what's going to happen later on tonight when West Indies and Pakistan take to the field to get day 3 of the second test up and running. Gonna be very interesting, my viewers and subscribers. Pakistan, they are in search of 178, and West Indies, we are in search of 6 wickets. Yeah, man. We're not going to be. We don't want our players to go in and feel too complacent. We don't want any sort of complacent behavior, because they have a couple of guys there still that if they spend time at the wicket, they can hurt us. You understand? So we're looking forward to going out there early. You understand? I did a video earlier today talking about how we should approach it. But the bowlers have been carrying us for quite some time. So I am putting my trust in them. I'm putting my trust in the bowlers. As I said, I know people are, waiting and looking forward to it all. A lot of people probably already got their rest and they're up. Well, still no sleep here, my people. Still no sleep. I tell you, can't sleep. But later on tonight, going to be very interesting to see what happens. All right. We're going to be on here for about an hour. So we're going from 6 to 7. Going to be reading your comments, and I will give my opinion here and there. All right. Let me turn on a little bit of this light. Yeah, man. Too much light. Yeah. I'll be reading your comments, and, we'll be giving my opinion as it relates to how things are actually going. All right. So blessings. All right. I say we're here once again. Yeah. Bless up, Smith. Bless up. Sheldon says, greeting Lennox. While watching last night, I thought about your prediction for each batsman, and it seems like you watched their video. Seems like they watched their video as well. Some were almost on target. Yeah. Couple of them went pretty close. I think Django was spot on with 30, and few of them pretty close. But as I always say, my hope and dreams and predictions don't come true if it means that we're going to win or perform well. You understand? So the ultimate thing is to know that we walk away with a victory. So just in case you want a quick recap before I go any further. So West Indies batting first in the first innings, 163, Pakistan 154. So we had a lead of 9. We went into day 2 there with that lead, and we scored 244, giving Pakistan a target of 254. Right? Pakistan finished off day 2 on 76 for 4. So they need a further 178. So we're looking forward to our bowlers going out there and taking those 6 wickets as quick as possible. Right? So that is basically catch up, a quick catch up on how things went. Right? For last night, it was Captain Craig Brathwaite that led the way with the bat. He scored a half century. Right? He got 52. Amir Django getting 30 from 52. In the back end, we saw Tevin Imlach with 35, Sinclair with 28. Warwick and Moti both got 18 apiece. Right? Earlier, we had Greaves with 10 and Artanis with 6. Hodge with 15 and Mikel Louis with 7. So, that's basically how the batting went for us, right? And our bowlers, as I said earlier, finished off the day strongly. Kevin Sinclair 2 for 41, Warwick and Moti 1 wicket apiece. So we're definitely looking to see how things will work out. Yes, Smith. Bless up again. All right. Romel King says, good night, Sports to the Bone and cricket fans. The captain seems to have been listening to requests the previous day. I mean, the captain himself has been saying it that, listen, we need to be brave. We need to go there and trust our defense, trust ourselves, right? He has always said it. It's just that last night he was able to get some runs. He has always said it, and even in the first game, he showed intent. It's just that he wasn't. It didn't come off. Even the way how he got out, my people. Norman Ali, I think the bowler is outfoxed him. With Brathwaite. He actually went down the wicket a couple of times, got to the pitch of it, and was able to put it away. But the ball that got him out, I think it was a bit slower. I think that one was a bit slower, so he ran past it and was out stump. But I have to say that Brathwaite has always said that they need to be brave and they need to do whatever. But it has always been a case of them trying to be brave and it just not coming off. Anthony, bless up. All right. You will get to sleep tonight. The match will be finished by lunchtime. Well, I hope I can make it to lunchtime. On a night like tonight when we're expecting to wrap it up, I am really and truly hoping I can make it to lunchtime. You understand? On a Friday evening, Saturday evening is not too bad, But when you're looking about going into the Monday morning, I definitely have to sleep. I have to sleep tonight, so hopefully they can wrap it up quickly. All right, the guys did well in the second innings with the bat. I don't mind if West Indies lose. I obviously want to win, but we can't win every game. My desire is for West Indies to be a competitive team. Yeah, we can win every game, just as we're not supposed to lose every game. I get what you're saying, though. I get that you're saying you saw improvement in the second innings. The guys went out there, they showed initiative. I get what you're saying. We cannot win every game, but we cannot lose every game either. And we have been losing almost every game. So, I definitely want us to win. But I say my desire is for our team to be competitive and not just a team that other teams feel are no challenge. Like they can walk. And well, one way to do that is to try and win, One way to do that is to try and win as many games as possible, But it's really good though. It's really good to see that they were able to come up like that in the second innings. I mean, leading up to day 2, when I was saying that I am asking for 230, people are asking me if I am mad. People are asking me if I was and all kind of things, But for some reason, I just felt that it was a good idea to challenge them. Not saying that I am the one that caused them to do that, because I'm 100% sure that they don't listen to me and my word don't carry any weight where they are concerned. But it was good to send out a challenge like that, and they good to see them getting some runs. All right. Good night. West Indies have an opportunity to show some fight and win this game. It's 70-30 in favor of the West Indies. Yeah, man. Probably could almost even say 80-20, but yeah, I hear you. We still have a couple of guys, a couple of informed players to deal with. You understand? Mohamed Rizwan has shown that, he is not too easy to dislodge. Plus, once he's there, he's going to score. And Shakil, who has scored a lot of runs so far this series, he's also there. So, we definitely need to get those two out as quickly as possible. You understand? I was saying in the video today that, hopefully we can pick up 1 or 2 within the first hour of play, and then we can go to work leading up to lunch. You understand? My hope is that by tea time, this thing is over. You understand? Probably don't want it to stretch out that much, because if wickets are actually going, then you might find a one or a batsman that decide that they're going to go hard at it. You understand? And then might not end up being what we want, we can't win every game. We haven't been winning any game. That's what I'm saying. We can't be losing every game. That's how I'm looking at it. You understand? We need to put more pressure on the batsmen, and the match will be ours. Yeah, that's what I said in a video today, that listen, I don't want us to go out there and be too defensive. We need to support the bowlers. You understand? Putting guys in slip, putting guys in bat pad, and stuff like that. Take the catches. I fell asleep last night in the latter stages of our batting, so I didn't see our bowling. I saw where somebody commented that we actually dropped 3 catches. We put down 3 catches. We cannot have that. You understand? So it needs to be a case where we go out there and it needs to be a case where we go out there and we look to attack the batsmen and pick up the wickets. All right. Yes, brother. It's hoping to get some sleep, then get up in time for the likely victory. It's hold on there. Victory, it's past gone past. Okay, it's past gone 11 p.m. UK time. Bless up. All right, bless up, Frank. And Frank dropping some donation here before he goes to bed. You know, blessings, Frank. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hope you'll be able to get some sleep and come back on. My problem is if the place don't dark up and thing, I cannot sleep. You know, it would have been nice to get some sleep today and be up and running for tonight. But I don't know. Hopefully I can fall asleep around about 8, 9, get a couple, get some sleep and then rise and thing and watch, But yeah, Frank, respect. All right, Naruto addiction here. I won't celebrate too much because we know what West Indies is capable of. Yeah, man, we're not celebrating, we're trying to carve out the clearest path to victory. You can't celebrate. We need the mentality. We need a firm mentality to know that. Do you think we are a bit harsh on our team given the fact that we have a batting order that is inexperienced at the test level and these two pitches are anomalies? I mean, the problem with that though, King, is it's not only in Pakistan. We have seen, generally speaking, this is what happened with our test team. Generally speaking, this is what happens. You understand? So down in Pakistan there, I mean, we probably can cut them a little bit of slack. Yeah, last night's batting performance definitely show us that they can do it. But probably in the first game, we were a bit harsh. But I think it's frustration building that would have built up over a long period of time. You understand? So it's not only on these pitches. If we go up against good pace bowlers, we have the same issue. If we go up against good spinners, we have the same issues. Even if we go up against good pace bowlers on a flat surface, we still have the same issues. So I think it's a case of a built up. It has been built up for a little while. All right. Let's say West Indies. I've tried try this game. All right. The captain bat aggressively and it paid off for him. And Team West Indies winning this, says Marlon. All right. The captain needs to bowl Warwick earlier than he usually does. Yeah. Yeah, probably Warwick has been the one that they find it difficult to deal with. So, probably need to get him on. I still think Pakistan might have something up their sleeve. Need to get out Rizwan early. Yeah, man, that's what we said a little earlier, that Rizwan and Shakil, they have done some work this series. Plus, Rizwan is known to hit the ball. You understand? Talking about white ball cricket. So if he's occupying the crease, runs will be scoring. So, we just have to back the players and hope that they're able to take the catches. Batman says, Lou, yes, Joel, I know we have been winning games, but we've been competitive. It's a start. Our team has not even presented a challenge to teams in a long time. It's very experienced team, so giving it grace. All right. Django bat very well for West Indies second innings. He is my batsman on the West Indies side. Yeah, Django played well. And the thing is that when he was attacking the spin, he looked comfortable. When he was defending, he looked comfortable. He played good straight bat shots. And when he was going across the line, you understand, he made good contact. So that's good. But you said, Jay, can't wait till later. Good evening, Sports to the Bone. You see how West Indies and Pakistan are unpredictable. Yep. And it has always been like this for years, man. These two teams, you don't know which one going to turn up. They have always been like that. Are you keeping Sinclair, Warrior, and Moti for the next series? It depends on where the game is being played. I think we have Australia next. So I don't think we are probably going to need, I don't think we're going to need so many spinners in because it's not going to be in the subcontinent. And I am assuming the likes of Alzari and Shamar will be ready and back by then. So it's probably going to be a case of us trying to get similar get a similar team to what we did. Well, similar bowling lineup to what we used against them in the last series. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but I know we have Australia coming up soon. You understand? So once it's not subcontinent, I don't think we need to go with so many spinners. We're definitely going to see those guys coming back. All right. Django did we play the first test? To him, could I have feel a game and bring in the second test? Yeah, we spent a lot of time last week, talking about it and asking why is it that they didn't play him. But it's good to see that they played him in today's game. Ian says, "Hey sports, West Indies need to win this. Django looked good along with Imlak, but would you prefer Sinclair over Cornwall?" Sinclair has done the work to be there. Sinclair has done the work to be there. To be there. That's the thing. I remember a couple of years ago when I was one of them saying that give Cornwall an opportunity, but Sinclair has done the work. You understand? He hasn't done a lot with the ball on this tour, but even in our regional tournament, he has bowled well. He batted well, especially. Thing finished with the second or the third most runs. Plus he's bowling. And I don't remember if it was against Australia that he had a half century. So Sinclair has done enough work to get there. Plus, I start to lose faith now. We're just looking to rotate strike and looking to do things in the middle. I still can't get the thing out of my mind how Cornwall got out the last time he was there, Yeah, so I have those guys ahead of him now. Probably he would have even been more hard to handle Cornwall, that is with the bounce that you would have gotten and the spin. But yeah, Warrican has to be the first choice. Warrican has done well in on this tour. Moti is still there. You understand? This tour he hasn't really taken the game by the scruff of the neck, or as they would say. But Warrican has definitely used the conditions to his advantage, and he has done well with the bat also. He has done well with the bat. If you think Imlak has shown enough to permanently replace Da Silva, I can't use just 4 innings. He did do well in the first game with the bat. He obviously kept well in the first game. His keeping has been very, very good. His keeping has been very good. But if you're looking at him, you want to see him over a couple more games, because we generally don't have a lot of problems with Da Silva's glove work. You understand? As I said in the last live that we did, the whole thing of bringing in Imlak, is to try and see if the middle to lower order can be helped. If the keeper can help to strengthen with the bat. So I wouldn't just look at the 30, 35 that he got and say, yes, he's ready to replace him. You understand? Because, you still want to see him in more games. What I'm hoping for is after the first round of games in the regional championship, I'm hoping that these guys will return and will go and play. You understand? Da Silva, I'm more hoping that he will return and play. You understand? So, yeah, definitely not dropping Warrican once he's not injured. All right. And his eyes could see that Django is our best player of spin. Yeah, man, Django was comfortable out there, man. Very, very comfortable. I said it in the video that I did this morning. If he would go, he was dancing down the track. The straight bat shots were good. You understand? When he went across the line, he swept the ball well. And it's not surprising. It's not surprising, It's not surprising. Those who have been watching him, especially from the regional championship, come up to when he played against Bangladesh, we know that he's good at it. So that is even why it was so weird when he didn't play the first. But we don't want to go back there. We don't want to go back there, my people. Anyway, yes, Australia and June, Sabina and Kensington are 2 possible grounds, I think. Yeah, well, we're probably going to have to go with the Seamers then. We're going to have to get the Seamers in. You understand? Mm-hmm. Can I imagine, man, Australia going to Sabina Park when I'm no longer in Jamaica? Jaja. Tell you. I feel Michael Louis might be dropped for Australia series. I don't know. Let us see. The thing is, I'm not saying that he's going to bully Australia, but he probably plays pace a bit better than spin. Then again, the regional championship, we're going to have that. So they probably will be able to look at players, He's not making any runs. Who's that? Sheldon, bless up, Sheldon, bless up. All right, I think Sinclair made a debut 50 against Australia. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm almost sure he scored a 50. I don't remember if it was against Australia though. I think Django should be a choice as replacing replacing an opener if he is not used as a keeper, which may be unlikely because Imlak look good and they won't drop the silver. And the thing is, Django opens for the Trinidadians on here can correct me. Well, not only Trinidadians, but people that watch regional cricket. He opens for Trinidad. I know that he opens for them in the Super 50. I think he also opens sometimes in the red bar cricket over there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. All right. So what's Joshua Da Silva place in the team? He's still vice captain, and how do we move forward with the team? Does Casey come back? What happens? Casey Carty is going to be around the team. I think what's going to happen is after this tour, these guys will have to go and play first class cricket. They will get an opportunity to prove themselves to Darren Sammy. Remember, Darren Sammy comes in April, so these guys will get the opportunity to prove themselves to Darren Sammy. You understand, when he takes over, and they probably will look to bring in a couple fresh faces for the Australia tour, But Carty is probably someone that's going to be around. Joshua Da Silva now, as I said, he's gonna have to get some. That's why I'm saying I hope he plays the 4-day game championship. He's gonna have to get some runs, Yeah. What is the latest on Roach injury? I haven't heard anything. I didn't hear anything today. You understand? Usually I would be surfing and looking all over the place, but after the day's play today, well, this morning, I did that video. I was looking to see if I could see anything. Didn't see anything at all. But they said, he tweaked his groin. I think it was while taking a catch, and I am not sure who he is. Gonna have to wait to see what happens tonight. Django and Imlak have an advantage being wicket keepers. They did pick length and line easy, which make it a bit easier. Okay. Bless up, Smith. Bless up. All right. Is it possible that we establish a tournament or a long training period with the players just playing on pure spin pitches, especially in Guyana and Trinidad, maybe Dominica too? Right now, as we speak, I don't know if it's still going on or it finished last week, but they had a training camp going on where, they had spinners there. They had, I think, 16 spinners plus some batsmen, so that's not a bad idea, but not only that, you need good quality spinners to be bowling to them. You understand? I mean, obviously, our spinners on tour now would probably be available then to take part in what you are saying. All of these sort of things, will take money, and I think that is something they have always complained about. Well, maybe you can take a break from your job and get there for vacation and watch a test match if you have vacation days. Take a trip. And June. Wait. June? But school closing in June, man. School closed May. I mean, now that you say that, I would probably have to see how that goes, but I won't be working in. Let us see. But I should be on break by then. All right. Sheldon say, yeah, Django is an opener. Yeah, man. I'm almost sure. I know that for white ball. I wasn't sure about the red ball. So yeah. And we see other teams do it all the time where they produce a lot of wicketkeeper batsmen and most of them transition into being out and out batsmen. Don't think Roach will be able to play. He was not able to run when he was a batter. He just limped down to the other end. Jaja. By that time, I was already sleeping. So, I didn't see all of that. Man. All right, Da Silva shouldn't be dropped. His issue is being batting too low in the order, number 8, and he's used to batting higher. Oh, okay. All right. OJ said he should be batting a little higher. All right. First time I'm seeing Imlak, I like him. A positive breath weight made the difference. Yeah, man. Took a lot of pressure off the guys. Took a lot of pressure off the guys. And I want to say hats off to the umpires, you know. I think except for those 2 calls when he gave Brathwaite out in consecutive deliveries, I think those were probably the only calls that were off. But luckily for us, some of the umpires call went in our favor last night. In the first innings, you know, umpires call went against us, and it worked for us last night. I will say Imlak, first year seeing him. Imlak is a good steady cricketer, you know. Imlak, if I'm not mistaken, he has led. Listen, this is off the top of my head now, right? So you can, I know people on here from Guyana or even who follow the championship will be able to correct me. But I'm almost sure that he has led Guyana to 3 consecutive regional championship, you know. And he has done well with the bat himself, you know, so plus he's a leader. You know, last year his team didn't start off too well when he was away with the West Indies team. And Kevlin Anderson was leading the team. They didn't start too well. Imlak went in, took over the thing, and and captained the team to a title last year. But he has been around for a while, man. He has been around for a while. Sports to the bone. Why people comparing Warrican with Moti? For me, Moti is still the #1 spinner. People have short memories. Let's support the team. Respect Warrican in the series. Yeah, I saw somebody was comparing. No, it wasn't the spinners. I think it was. I don't remember the batsmen, and I had to ask them the question: Why are you comparing them? We need to start comparing our especially when they are in the same team, when they are both making the team. We need to start comparing our players to other players outside, to other international players. It's the same thing we do with our white ball team, our T20 and ODI teams, right? We like to say who is the better man here, or who is the better this, who is the better that. If the 2 of them get in the team, let's hope the 2 of them fire, right? And let's compare our guys to players outside in other international players. All right, a 4-prong pace attack versus Australia, and 1 spinner. Roach Seals, Shamar, Joseph, Warrican as the only spinner. So I say all the work that Moti has done, just gone through the window. It's clear Warrican right now, no debate. I mean, Warrican has done well, but I'm just asking. West Indies and Pakistan making a case for why they both belong in the lower tier. Of test, they both are too unpredictable. If they were playing higher ranked teams, the game wouldn't have been competitive. Yeah, and even so, people still not going to get value for their money. They might end up seeing a victory, yes, but the game probably going to finish in 3 days. So you have day 4 and day 5 that people would want to see just the same, Good day today, but we still dropped 3 catches. Yeah, that's what I said, Andrew, that, I saw where a few people were saying that we dropped some catches. I didn't actually see it, but definitely need to take the catches. Bless, love sports, sports to the bone. Up until now, I don't sleep, feeling good, waiting for start of play only for the first 2 hours because work tomorrow, was the weekend. So I could sit up all night. Yeah, that's the thing. From last week, I was able to really stay up all. I probably would have been even happier if the game had started a couple of days earlier. So happened that we had a lot of ice and snow, so I was out of work for like 4 or 5 days, 4 days straight. So tonight I'm gonna see what I can see, but I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way. Will Carty come back on the test side? Yeah, man. Remember, Carty is still one of the a player that they are looking forward to. They are looking to work with. So he's probably gonna have to go back to the regional championship and score some runs. I think Sir Ian is trying to come on, but I'll go and get you on around about 15 minutes prior to finishing. We can just close it off with some conversation and then I run out of here. Yeah, but remember, Carty is one of them players that they they try one of them player that they try working. What happened to that young Trinity leg spinner who played last year for CCC Academy or Trinidad National? The young spinner, young leg spinner. Who was that again? Who was that again? I don't remember the leg spinner. I know they had Brian Charles who will be captain in Trinidad this year. I actually went to the Trinidad and Tobago squad a couple days ago. You know, I don't know who we are talking. I know that Brian Charles is there, Kyrie Pierre is there. I'm not sure. But I said Moti need to bowl a little slower and let the ball do the work. Yeah, I think a couple of the spinners, even a couple of the Pakistan spinners, you know, they were getting it wrong also, bowling it too quick. But Moti is usually very good with varying his pace. You know, he's usually very good with varying his pace. You know, so I'm not sure why he was rushing it. He's usually very good at changing his pace and stuff like that. I think Moti ability with the bat surely puts him in the team. It's too much of a bonus. All right. What West Indies to beat India in test later this year? Don't we all? Imlak is a guy who was our victorious under 19 wicket keeper. Yeah, man, we know Imlak, man. Someone was saying earlier that you know it's the first time they're seeing him. But Imlak has been around for a while, man. As I said, I'm not sure if it's consecutive, but I'm almost sure that he has like 3 or 4 regional games, regional titles under his belt as a captain. Could be wrong, but you know. Good night. What happened to Darren Bravo? The last we heard was that he was taking a break for mental health. So I guess he's still on his break. I also went through the Trinidad and Tobago squad last week that will be playing in the regional championship, and he's not a part of that squad. It's actually a very young squad that they have. I think they have about 3 or 4 debutants to the squad. Brian Charles will be captain in the team and Kyrie Pierre the vice captain. So, you know, Darren isn't there. Probably at the end of the tour, the likes of Joshua De Silva, maybe Jaden Seals and these guys will join up, you know. I feel when Sammy come to the test side, Darren Bravo might come back. All right, let us see. It would be nice if he would play this championship though. Because remember, Sammy comes in April, and then our first tour, our first series would be in June. You understand? So it would be nice to if he would play. You know, he helps Sports with the ball. I like Imlak's fighting spirit and his keeping his tidy. Yeah, man, he's good behind there, man. I said it from the first game. He's solid behind there, man. The young leg spinner is Motora. Oh yes, Motora. Motora, he's playing for the West Indies Academy. Yeah, I remember the name now. I don't think he didn't play for Trinidad though. I think it was the academy that he played for. I'm trying to remember if he's actually playing for. He might be playing. He probably. Hold on there. I'm trying. I'm gonna search and see. I'm almost sure that he's probably gonna be in the yeah, it's probably gonna be in the he's probably gonna play in the academy. I just checked the Red Force squad. He's not there. All right. Both Tevin Imlak and Amir Jango are openers. Remember, Tevin Imlak opened the batting for the under 19 West Indies in 2016 World Cup winning team under Sherman Hetmeyer. And I didn't even remember that he was part of that team, you know. I didn't even remember at all. I didn't remember that he was a part of that team. Yeah, man, but even if they open back then, you know, even if they open as all the way back then, remember that was age group cricket coming up to under 19. But we would have to look at where he's playing most of his professional cricket. And most of his cricket is being played, Imlak, you know, he's batting in the middle for Guyana, isn't he? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't he batting in the middle for Guyana? Mm. All right. If you ask me, Carty is best suited to the ODI side, and being said, do you think Alex's place in the side is not under real scrutiny? I think it's under scrutiny, yes, but based on where the team is, I think that half century that he scored in the first innings is going to pull him through to the next series. But yeah, we definitely want him to be a bit more productive, Want him to be a bit more productive. Amir and Imlak look good. The two of them need a good run. All right. Motora. Okay, same spinner from Barbados. He's from Barbados. I remember, yeah, man. But me know that he did well last year. I saw a slim down Hetmeyer. He should return to Test cricket. They say Motora in Barbados is Barbadian though. Oh, okay. All right. See, I want to see that. Let us see. Smash up the like. Imagine I am so into the cricket, half an hour in, and this is my first time reminding you all to like up the live. Right? You see over 200 viewers and 14 likes. Like up the live, man. Like up the live. Had a good 50 overs tournament in Barbados local cricket. He is 18 years old, very talented. One for the future. We also have a 18-year-old from Jamaica, Redwood, I think his last name is. He's in the he's in the Jamaica squad for this regional championship. So he's also a leg spinner. Our captain needs to be more attacking. He gives too much easy runs. Needs to let his bowlers bowl with attacking field. Definitely needs to do that tonight. We can't give him a chance to milk away. We have to go and attack. No man is 38 and bowling well, still looking for a couple more years. Yeah, man, spinners, a lot of the spinners, they really mature around about 33, 34. Might sound weird, but a lot of spinners, well, probably 34 is pushing it, but a lot of the spinners, you see in the latter stages of their age, like of their life career, like probably around 30, 31, that's when they really and truly start developing, they start mastering it certain ways, quite a few of them, so yeah. Tevin Imlak opened for Guyana senior team in few games when he just started, and also bat at number 3 last tournament, says Colin. All right. Who will be the new test captain when the Australia series comes? We don't know. What if the current captain is still there? Then our players around the batters make them feel uncomfortable coming on the front foot. Yeah, man, we definitely need to do that and don't bowl the ball short. Osborne Johnson, my namesake, big up, bless up. Yeah, man, I think I catch up on all the comments. Yeah, but we definitely need to go in tonight looking to finish the game before tea. You don't want to over push it, but at the same time, you don't want to give them too much room to breathe. You understand? We have to set attacking fields. Need guys in the slip. Need guys in and around the bat to see if we can get them. You understand? Because we want to get this win. Hold on, the Neymar return to Santos completed. All right. Our captain did an okay job with the field setting this time around. However, he needs to appreciate when he is in a good position and maintain the pressure. Yeah, definitely. I can't really scrutinize him too tough with last night because, as I said, I fell asleep shortly before we finished our innings. So I'm not sure how it went. Yeah, but we're definitely looking to go and see if we can secure it. Sports to the ball. What happened to Jordan Johnson from Jamaica? Later. What happened to Jordan Johnson from Jamaica? He's there. I think he's a part of the camp that CWI they had going there. the one that I spoke about, they have run about 16 spinners in the camp plus some batsmen. He's a part of it. He was a part of the group. He was a part of the group that went to India recently. And then, I don't know if the tournament is still going on, but there's a T10 tournament going on in Jamaica where, he I see him playing some T10 cricket at Sabina Park. So, hopefully he will produce some runs in this upcoming championship. There are quite a few guys that we're looking forward to seeing in this season. The same Jordan Johnson, Kevin Wickham. We're looking forward to seeing guys like Matthew Nandu, Anderson, Savory. Quite a few youngsters. Joel Andrew is also there. We are expecting Teddy Bishop, Akeem O'Geese, and some of the guys that are returning from tour. We want to see what they are going to do. In this series or in the season, 4-day championships. So very, very interesting. All right. Hagai is a spinner, right? Why the captain doesn't use him? Hodge bowls spin, yes, but he's probably not what we need now. The fact that we have 3 spinners in the team, you probably don't need him. You use Hodge in conditions like, for example, when we played in Australia, and you have 1 specialist spinner, and the seamers, you probably use Hodge to help when you're resting the specialist spinner. You understand? But if you have a team with 3 spinners in, 3 specialized spinners, you probably don't need him. Yeah. But he bowls some spin. We also have to take our catches. Being overconfident can backfire. Yep, definitely can backfire. It's a long time I don't see West Indies players crowd around the batsmen like that, showing the spinners we're bowling well. Yeah, spinners bowling well. Yeah, not very often we see that, especially in tests. The most we would see that is in T20s and ODIs. When Pollard was captain, he was one of them that really was an attacking captain that liked to put a lot of guys around the bat. But on this sort of pitch, yeah, Brathwaite definitely needs to do that. Get the guys in and around the bat. All right, we have a couple minutes remaining, around about 16 minutes. So if you are there, you can identify yourself in the comment section, and we can try to see if we can get you on. But Sir Ian is here. I will be going through and highlighting the comments as we go along. But yes, Sir Ian, greetings. What say you about last night's performance?
Well, boy, I slept all night,
Yeah?
I enjoy that too bad. I didn't sleep. I sleep for most of the day.
Yeah.
To make up for the sleep for tonight. Tonight is action again. Fortunately, the work I don't have a clock a card. I was no boss, so I could take any show all night and then sleep the whole of tomorrow.
All right. What are your thoughts on Captain Craig Brathwaite, his innings? How did you see that innings?
Well, he did what I think we discussed this in the sense of, well, he was on the verge of probably getting kicked out, because he continued to play a kind of coward cricket.
Yeah.
And he finally started to show a little bit of fearlessness and aggression. Because remember, all the years we know him, his style has been fairly conservative. Very conservative, very organized, and so on.
Yeah.
But that particular beast, that wicket calls for aggression, because if you stay too long chucking, you will get out.
Yeah.
Right? So that at the end of the day, he did the right thing. And he remember we spoke about coming to the pitch. Remember any other talk concerning coming to the pitch of the ball?
Yeah. Get into the pitch of the ball. If it's there, you go. If it's not there, you block it. Yeah.
Right. So if it's short, you go back. But if you could reach it, you reach it. And it's true, one of those things out him. because when he got to the pitch of the ball, it turned away and he swung. Well, he swing. But the
Yeah.
point is that it was working for him because on those wickets, you can't give the ball too much time to turn. You
Yeah.
have to come to the pitch. You saw how Django was batting.
Yeah.
Right? You bring it up as sweeping. You know, you drop it short, I go hit you, or come into the pitch and using foot movement. I tell you
Yeah.
about Larry Gomes dancing down the pitch and hitting the ball and running. And one thing we didn't mention, the running was spectacular. The running between wickets was spectacular.
Yeah. The running was very, very good. The running was good between the wickets. They got a couple of threes,
Yes.
I think, when I was looking. I think especially
when last you see that?
Especially trying to remember who was out there, if it was Hodge and I don't remember, but the run, I think it was Hodge and Imlak, or I don't remember, but the running between the wicket was good. It was good.
Right. But what I would say though, yeah, Django opened first a few times.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he opened a few times in
4-day race now. Yeah.
4-day, I think he went one down or something like that, but I know.
Yeah, he opens. I know for sure that he opens in the Super 50 in the 50 overs, but I'm almost sure in the red ball he bats at 3 or 4 most of the time.
Right, but you know, that was a very crucial part when he came in because this guy had just out. He only make about 9. What's his name again? Who had just out?
I think before Django came in, it was I think before Django, I think Justin Graves. No. It was Louis. I think Louis made 7. I think Louis made 7 prior to. Yeah, it was Louis.
My thing is something wrong with Louis. Made a lot of runs in our regional cricket.
Yeah.
As a young batsman, and I find he just not performing at this level, which is strange.
The problem, because it's one season, he scored that in one. I think it's his first season and he scored over 400 runs. You still need a lot of experience, man. You still need experience, right. You know.
Because you still need experience. Louis came in for Chanda Paul.
Yeah, and when he came in, he didn't do too badly. I think didn't he get a 50 and debut, or was it a 40 something?
Yeah, but I just find, look, let me be honest. I just find it's time the young fellas start to show what they're made of. Right? It's time we really have a Louis come in, you show them, look, wait is it you're made of. You know, you don't stand up there and be pushing your bat, playing coward. You know, you dance on to a few balls, you hit some runs, you show them who's boss.
The thing is that but they don't trust their game. They are probably not at the level to do it. That's the problem. You know, they want to do it, but they are not confident enough to do it. That's the problem. Right. And they are being outsmarted. They are being outsmarted. Even Brathwaite, we might look at it, how Brathwaite and Hodge got out, and we are saying wrong shot. That shot don't look good, but they were outfoxed, you know, because a couple times in Brathwaite went down there to Norman Ali just the same, got to the pitch of it and smack it, but he slowed it down. I think the ball that got him was it dropped from mid-80s to mid-70s. So, you know, the bowlers are doing a lot of outfoxing. So some of them guys that you are talking, they would want to do it, but they are not capable. They are just not at the level.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to, this thing with Joshua. Now, I was saying they shouldn't bring him if they know they wasn't going and pick him. But then I remember something you said, which might have make some sense. Even though they brought him, he could have been the backup wicket keeper, because we don't know Django to be this first-class keeper. We know him to be a keeper, probably, you know. So maybe they brought Josh with the intention to be the second keeper if anything happened.
Yeah,
but you know, when they name him vice captain, to me, they give the impression as though he was still starting now. You understand? But at the end of the day, I'm not really vexed. I mean, Imlak, Remember, it's 4 innings in black bat. And there's the only one he make runs, eh?
Yeah.
You know, so if Josh had done something like that, the average in them 3 innings is very low, eh? If you take 30 and add it to 9 and add it to whatever, and divide by 3, you ain't getting no big set of runs he made, but I ain't gonna come down any man because he young. Well, he's not that young, but
making
you know what I mean.
On that pitch is tough. Yeah.
You give him some room. I only see one thing he missed, and it was fly up in his face or some kind of thing. A ball fly up in his face, and I mean, it's either reflex. The only way you could catch that is if you just reflex. You know, it was a real difficult one. But and we dropped about 3 catches. And
that's what someone said that we dropped a couple of catches, but I was sleeping by then.
Moti dropped one against us bowling, and I think one other I saw. But I think the guys we dropped, we got them back early, so it wasn't too much of a was not. I want to say something about Moti, and I hear people, you know, people will talk and so on, right? But my personal opinion on Moti is that any team I have in, some of the sure players is Braffett, Seals, Joseph, and the spinner is Moti. Everybody else after. So this thing about Moti have been one of our best and most consistent spinners.
We're just not remembering, man. Yeah, we're not remembering.
Yeah, we forget fast. Not only that, he's very competent with the bat.
Yeah.
So I hear people, but I with my side must have Moti.
Yeah.
Must have Joseph. The 2 Joseph and Seals. And you know you can interchange the approach fit because if we go in Australia, we want to be about to have proper seamers.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a bit concerned with Roach because it seemed to me as though he injury prone now. I would think, I could be wrong, it's an excellent catch. But people don't realize when you're getting older, you just get these kind of injuries when you're getting older. I know there was a fella 23 years. There was a fella 23 years. Catch that ball. I feel he could get up and won't get a groin pull, you know.
Yeah,
when you get older, boy.
Depends on, you know, because I mean 23-year-old get pulled muscles also, but you're more likely to get injured at certain age, you know, because once you reach 30, it's as if you're over a hill. It just starts feeling, the body starts feeling weird, you know.
This is why this guy.
Yeah, we definitely hope he's okay.
Yeah, you see this guy, Mohammed from Trinidad.
Jason Mohammed.
He just hit a double century the other day, and he in trials, you know.
Yeah.
That man is 38, you know.
Yeah, I know he's 38. He's actually a part of the squad. He's in the squad.
Yeah. So it has some old fellas who really hold back. The clock hold back the aging clock, because that's ridiculous. At 38, you still doing that. But coming back to the match, look, there's only one. Look, let me tell you this, brother. I will not be satisfied with a draw. I want to win, and it's all out attack today.
Yeah, man.
All out attack. I don't want nobody telling me you're putting people by the boundary unless you want them to catch. But I don't want you to try and
hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want confusing runs on my field. All out attack. 4 people in the face, right in the face, like what they do. 3 people right under your bat. Make life uncomfortable. Don't give nobody any room. Nobody.
Our bowlers are competent enough to get guys around the bat. It's not like when we had guys under the bat and we have people bowling short and letting people hit ball in the head and all. We have guys that are competent enough to put the ball up there and challenge the batsmen. So put the man them around the bat, and push for it. Anthony's took a couple of good catches, and I think he took about 2 or 3 catches under the bat right there, you know.
Anthony's in that fielding position remind me of Goslogi.
Yeah, man, he's pretty nimble.
Yeah, he's not easy. He right under the bat and he catching anything.
Yeah.
So I think, look, we had to press home for victory. It didn't have nothing about trying to be defensive, right? I rather we lost fighting them down than we, better we come. Better we is a fight.
Yeah,
only form of defense now is attack.
Yeah, we said it earlier on when we started that we need guys around the slip and around the bat. The first hour of play, attack. We need to try and pick up 1 or 2 wickets, and then we look to get out Rizwan and the rest of them as soon as possible. We don't.
Right.
As I said it in the video this morning, and I said it at the beginning of the live. We need to go out there and attack and look to take the wickets. We don't want to spread the field. And the captain. It is too obvious. It is way too obvious. He has to do it. It is too obvious. It is too obvious that is what needs to be done.
And then we create history, God's willing. That will be how many years? Like when Australia was 30 years before we won.
It's been a while. I try to remember what they said. It's been a while since we have won anything down there, you know.
Pakistan, I think it's close to probably 15 to 20 years. So, I mean, this team will be creating history, right? And what I like is that we beat them at their own game. You know,
exactly.
The thing in the Bible, when it's man went to the Bible, went to the king to set a trap for the children of Israel. And he and the family end up in the same dungeon, yes? They end up in the trap, you know. Yeah, they set a trap for we, and we using their own trap now on them. They want to set bad pitch.
They prepare that bad pitch first, and luckily, our bowlers came out trumps. The good thing is that our batsmen were able to pull through in the second innings. As Gail said, it since 1990. So that's way before I even stepped on this. That's before I was in.
You wasn't born in 1990?
No, that's about 3 years. 3 years before my time. I just behave like senior citizen, man. I just behave like senior citizen, but I was not around them time. Yeah, but hopefully the guys come here tomorrow and they can produce, Hopefully not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for them, but tonight. Hopefully they can go out and get it done before tea. We need it done before tea. Some people said before lunch, but I will give them before tea.
I can't see that team lasting the first 2 to 3 hours because I'm gonna tell you why. That wicket cracking like a beast. If you see dust when the ball hit and big crack, like if it is a creator, the wicket real bad, the ball ratting. I don't know if you saw how much ball rat, and then one flap in the ear. So boy, that's why when Craig decided to bat first was a real good decision. Because who batted last on that pitch is a mess.
That's what I said. That's what I said when at the beginning of day one when I was looking at it and I was like, well, usually our bowling is our strength, but the fact that we saw what happened with that first pitch, it was a good idea to go out there and but first this time.
Yeah, and what you see the thing is because in the Caribbean we have various wickets. We know in Providence the ball is keep low and it's be hard to make runs because we saw a lot of the 2020 matches team out down for 90 something and all that, right? So we have the different environments. Trinidad, you get that too sometimes, right? You get a bounce in Barbados, Antigua, you get a little bounce. So we have what it takes to be able to play spin, and we have fairly decent spinners. So what we just need is the confidence.
Yeah,
the confidence. We have what it takes. You understand?
You see,
when Sammy come back, Sammy looking for a leg spinner. I think you call him a leg spinner at the back of the hand.
Yeah, they right now before you continue, they have 16. Well, I keep on saying have. I think they finished the camp last week. So probably had 16 spinners in that camp, spin and batting camp, and out of the 16, I think about 10 out of the 16
Right.
are were leg spinners. They are trying to find a leg spinner. I think about 10 out of the 16 were leg spinners.
Yeah. So they
Mm,
tried with Korea. They tried
mm.
with Korea, and you never know, he might get back in because he's still playing for Trinidad, and
If,
you know,
but
like
but
that back of the arm thing is not an easy thing. Eh?
he's at the camp, the same camp that I'm
It's
talking
very
about.
difficult. It's a very difficult.
He's at the camp. That same spin bowling camp that I'm talking about. He's there. I mean, it's mostly youngsters,
Oh,
but in terms of having
right.
control over the spin,
Okay, so
it's
he
probably
might be
him.
one.
It's still him and Walsh. So
Right.
yeah, he's still there. The good thing, one of the things that I'm happy about with the 4-day regional championship being back up and running is that they are able to get the teams playing in different locations again. I don't like the idea of the games being played in one spot. When I get guys going around, they get used, they play in this
Yes.
condition, they get
Yes.
an opportunity to play in that condition. It's not like back
Yes.
then
Mm-hmm.
when we know that you go to Guyana and Trinidad, it's total spin. It's probably not as good as back
Right.
then, but at least we're still able to expose the players to playing in different conditions. So I see where CWI they are trying to mimic what they want to happen at the international level because they have each of the teams will have to play a day and night ping ball game too. I think so. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Right. And
Mm.
it's time now. Time for all our young players to start lifting the average when they get
Yeah.
a chance. Start building average because this 23, 24, 20s as average ain't gonna make it. We have
Mm.
to reach up where the least might be 33 runs, but we
Yeah.
have about 2, 3 batsmen with 40 and above average, including Bradford who has to build back his average.
Brathwaite
Because
averages
at that time
30.
Bradford average was close to 50.
Yeah, Brathwaite is averaging 33 point, probably 1-8 or something like that. Mm.
Right, but
I
he
think,
was close to 40. He was almost 50 at that time.
yeah, you know
And
that I think it was prior to COVID, leading into COVID, Brathwaite had a good spell, he was scoring a lot of runs, and then it hasn't gone too well for him since.
yeah,
Mm.
Bradford was Mr. Dependable.
So
You're sure when Bradford come in, he ain't come in out in a hurry.
I think with Craig Brathwaite,
Yeah, what you say?
he has always been that type of cricketer that puts his innings together, stay there and bat. But I think over the years we have seen where he was able to partner with Chris Gale, who would attack the ball. He partnered with the likes of John Campbell, who attacked the bowling. He partnered with most of the batsmen that he partnered with. They were always going to go on the front foot and press and look to score. So it was always comfortable to stay in his
Yeah,
element, bat and bat deep. But it's a case now where a lot of those senior players, they are no longer there. So with the younger players, it becomes a lot more pressuring on the team to have him doing that. And then, we have the youngsters coming in under. So I think that's the thing over the years.
yeah,
That's why
yeah.
people were always talking about it, but because he had another opener at one end going and getting a quick 40 or so, people used to overlook it somewhat. So I think that's the thing.
Yeah, but our bowlers, our batsmen have to be, as you say, have more courage.
Yeah.
Because I see them, I went to the Brian Lara and Seattle and all of them. And them fellas is when they come down in the region, they're dancing long pitch and hitting you for four and all kind of thing. And when they play international cricket, they're afraid to come out your crease and all kind of dotishness. Yeah, they're chucking, hoping the ball hit the bat rather than the bat hit the ball. No
Yeah.
man. No man. You have to forget. Look, well, all right, this is international and that was regional. If you used to dance on the pitch and come to the pitch of the ball and hit your phone thing right in Brian Lara, I said no nice. Why when you're reaching them places, you're chucking. Especially at tennis, who's supposed to be a real good batsman.
Mm.
Yeah, so he a little disappointed me, but he still make chucking a little 50 runs now and then. You know, but
Yeah, we need them to be more consistent. That has been the thing, you know. And the problem is that for cricket lovers like myself that didn't witness the glory years, it's really frustrating. It's really tough because we have been supporting watching cricket from the time we have since until now, and we haven't really seen a good team where you know we are dominant. We haven't seen that. You know, the closest we probably got was 2004 when we won the Champions Trophy under Lara.
right.
But apart from that, ODIs and Test cricket, we haven't done much. You understand? I
The
mean, you know, we
problem
haven't.
is we don't have a psych. We don't. Who's our psychologist or psych? Who's our mental man? Our man to talk to the players and deal with the psychology and
They
confidence and
have
all that.
they have people there. I don't know who they have, but you know, mm,
It used to be Webster.
mm. I think
Yeah, it used to be
you're.
Webster. So,
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah, yeah. The problem is we have to. Them fellas' problem is mental. They have the ability. They have
Mm.
the ability. Don't tell me them spinners can spin more than the Guyanese and Trinidadian and thing. I telling you that they can spin more than Cornwall. You feel them can spin more than Cornwall?
That's what I'm saying.
Yet still we go there.
Cornwall and that pitch would have been dangerous with the spin plus the bounce. So that's the difference, you know. That's the difference.
Exactly.
That's the difference. It would, you know, it would be. But I think it's a case of some of these guys being more consistent than our spinners. Our spinners some probably get a lot of revolution on the bar, but we're probably not consistent in terms of hitting a particular length. You know, I think that's the problem.
Right. Right.
Mm.
Line and line. So it means out of 6 ball, we might only bowl 2 good ball or 3 good ball.
Yeah.
And they're
So
over
so
now.
so that's what
For
they're
Ian
working
Bishop
on.
at that time, I asked Ian Bishop. I said, what's the difference of test cricket and then other cricket? He said, boy, he said you could hit if you bowl a bad ball, one, you can get hit for 6. Whereas you
Mm-hmm.
could get away with that in regional cricket. You kind of disappearing on me there.
Yeah, I think I'm back now. Go again.
Yeah. What Ian says that in test cricket at them higher level,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what is the difference? He said, look, if in test cricket, I had to bowl 6 good ball. He said, but the regional, if you bowl 2 ball off, you could get away with it, but not in the higher level.
Yep.
You bowl 2 bad ball,
Yep.
to be too sick.
Yep. And all of the seamers coming through. I think I remember Rabada when he came through under 19 and started playing
Right,
Test cricket, Jaden
right,
Seals. And I'm almost sure that
right,
the youngster from South Africa said it there also that they have a young pacer that just you know that just made his debut. It's the same thing. They're saying that bowling at the international level, it's almost the same. You're looking for the same pace. The only difference is that some
right,
of the balls that you would get away with in first class cricket at the international level, if you're not, you know, if it's not good, you're not going to get away with them. So it's, you know, it's bowling, it's the same thing. You want to
yeah,
attack batsmen, put them under pressure, but the difference is in first class cricket, you will get away with a few bad balls, but you're less likely to get away with them at the international level, even when there is space on it. You know,
right.
so that's the thing.
True. Well, all right. So I look at the lineup. I know you have to go and get your beauty sleep.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
I
what I mean?
want to say, yeah,
And
yeah, man.
baby, put the baby in bed already, baby. I think that baby I get about 3 years old, 2 years.
No, he's actually gonna be 2 in March.
Right, right.
Yeah, but he acts older than that. He runs all over the place and climb and jumps and all of that. So yeah,
So
but
I wish you all the best tonight. Tonight, I'm gonna take it in and I'm very optimistic. Once
mhm.
I see them fellas aggressive, whatever happen, happen. But I don't want to see no defensive cricket. All right. So
All right,
everybody
sir.
take care. One of the reasons why I come in, let me tell you before you go. I don't
Yeah.
have my tablet again, so I cannot comment like everybody
Oh,
else.
yeah,
So the
yeah, yeah,
only
yeah.
way to enter the program is to come through this. I can't come through the
No,
program based on using my phone. All
no
right.
problem, man. No problem. We're trying to do it. We're trying to go live every Sunday or as many Sundays as possible. You know, so once we're on
No
Sunday,
problem.
you'll be able to do. All right. Thanks for coming
No
on.
problem. God bless.
All
Peace
right.
and love.
Blessings.
Easy.
All right. Yeah. All right, yes, my people. Thank you all for keeping the comment section busy while we were there. But yeah, man, going into the fight, I call it final day, but it's actually the third day. Going in, we're looking to same thing that I said at the top of the live. We're looking to go out there, be attacking in the first couple of hours. First hour, we're looking to pick up 1 or 2 wickets, and then we push from there. We don't want it to sound as if we're saying that we have already won, but we are in a good position and we need to keep our foot on the gas. We need to make sure that there are guys around the bat. You understand? We trust the spinners to continue bowling well. They have been bowling well. You understand? Guys, the fielder shouldn't be worrying about feeling at bat pad or anything, because our spinners, they're not dropping the ball short for man to pull the ball and hit them in the head and all of them things. So so yeah. Pakistan, they still have a couple of guys. We want to try and deal with it as quickly as possible. Mohamed Rizwan is a very good white ball player. He has shown that he has the ability to occupy the crease also. So, and Shakil is still at the crease. Those are the two guys that they have given us some issues this series. So we definitely need to get them out as quickly as possible and look to take it from there. But so in case you're just coming on, 76 for 4, Pakistan, West Indies needing 6 wickets, Pakistan needing 178 runs to win. So we're going in, my people. I am hoping that we'll be able to get this. Now, unfortunately, after the game, well, I'm assuming the game will be over tomorrow. Tonight into tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a live right after. You understand? But in the morning, I will be able to take a break at work and do a video talking about tonight's play. So, yeah. Thank you all for passing through. For those who are here and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We have over 248 people now. And I'm almost sure all of you guys haven't subscribed as yet. So subscribe, man. Subscribe. That's the way to support the channel. That's what we do over here. We don't come on and ask for things except subscribing and liking. So subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all have a good rest of the evening. And I will talk to you all tomorrow after the day's play. Big up on yourself. Stay safe. Bless up.